Hey folks, I'm Philip B, and welcome to Victoria 3. It's been a long time since we've done anything related to Victoria 3 on this channel, and I thought I'd come back to it and see how the game is after a whole bunch of updates. I played it a bunch early on in its first release, and it was fun. It definitely needed some work, and they've done a lot of work since then, so let's dive in and see what we can accomplish. We're going to return to one of my old favorites, the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire is in a precarious situation at sort of the crossroads of Europe here. It is in its decline as a major power. It is, in fact, the sixth man of Europe. The Ottoman Empire is in a period of steady decline. If we do not reassert the Ottoman sovereignty and reclaim our place among the powers of the world, we risk catastrophe. We have fallen, but we can rise again. In an auspicious incident, we deposed the Janissaries, who had maintained their miserly grip on power for centuries, finally allowing reform to be possible. There is much more to do. First, of course, we need to replace the Janissaries with a truly modern military force. But in addition, we must restore the place of the Sublime Porte, which is Constantinople or Istanbul, as the very height of civilization. Education, urbanization, and sovereignty shall be the top items of the Ottoman agenda. Indeed, indeed. So the great form is needed. And so what is this? So it gives us a bunch of Tanzimats to missions, basically, to reclaim the Ottoman greatness. And we need to complete, I believe, 5 of them, if I remember correctly. Until then, we get the Sick Man of Europe, which gives us a lot of intelligentsia strength, but less prestige, but increases the approval of the intelligentsia. We get modern bureaucracy, which means our bureaucracy number is less, and our taxation capacity is less, so we're going to be struggling for money and bureaucracy points. And we get the I'm not sure how to say this one. Sizzy tax, something like that. Giving us a religious tax, but also less constrictable battalions. Okay, so there's the Tanzimats. Sick Man of Europe, if we click here. We need 4, right? Yeah, complete 4 of the Tanzimat journal items. So let's take a look at them. So there's bureaucratic reform. And, sorry, the music is just a tad loud. Let's turn that down to, let's say, 50. Does that do anything? I'm gonna have it at 50. You let me know if it sounds too loud. I'll take a look after the recording as well. Alright, so our Tanzimats, let's take a look at them here. The first one is bureaucratic reform. The Ottoman Empire does not have hereditary bureaucrats, and the Ottoman Empire does not have land-based taxation enacted. We also do not have consumption-based tax enacted. Our bureaucracy is greater than 0, and our country is not about to enter a bureaucracy deficit. And if we complete this, we eliminate that bureaucracy and taxation capacity. Let's take a look at the politics screen and government laws. I've immediately forgot it's taxation and hereditary bureaucrats. So we need, where's the taxation? Land-based taxation, we need to move this off of here, probably to per capita, because you can't have either of these. So not too difficult, but not possible at the moment. And it looks like it will radicalize the trade unionists, but they're marginalized, so that doesn't matter. Otherwise, most people support it, except for local governors, who are the big problem. They're the Janissary powers, I believe. So we'll work towards getting this. I cannot get this until I get currency standards, so we have to research currency standards. That's that one. Oops. And the other one is hereditary bureaucrats. We want this to be probably appointed bureaucrats as soon as possible. If I do this, it's going to piss off the local governors, but a bunch of people support it, and I think this is a good idea to go for almost immediately. Let's take a quick look at We'll take a look at this after we go through the rest of the Tanzimats, but those are the two we need to do for the bureaucratic one. Army modernization. The Ottoman Empire has a number of battalions greater than or equal to 100. We already have that, which is good. The Ottoman Empire has researched Napoleonic warfare. That's a little bit down the list. We'll take a look at that in a second. All Ottoman buildings, currently 188 of the 206, fulfill this requirement. Building is not a barrack. All Ottoman buildings. At least one of these. Building is not a barrack. And does not have input good shortages or no organized training. Just gotta build some more buildings. I think that's what that reads. It's a little hard to understand. And less than 20% of eligible formations are irregular infantry. So we gotta move off irregular infantry. This is doable. We may not do this one for the 5. Suppress separatism. Following must be true for 15 years. The highest Ottoman secession movement progress is less than 50%, and will fail if it is greater than 50%. This one I think we can do for 15 years. It's a pretty easy one. Educational reform, we need to have a university of at least 5 with a 90% workforce. That's not too hard to do. It's something we want to do anyhow, so we can catch up on tech. Increasing the literacy rate of the people to above 20%. Right now we are at 11%. So again, we can do that fairly easily. And the Ottoman has a literacy rate of equal or greater than 20%. Those two seem to repeat each other. I don't understand. Oh no, increase the literacy rate by 20% and it has to be greater than 20%. That's fine. So we need to go to 31%. Again, seems okay. Urbanization, this one is also fairly doable. At least 75% of all Ottoman states need to be have an urban center. And the way you get urban centers is by building stuff in here. So Istanbul probably already has one, or Constantinople here. We go here, we go down to the bottom here. That should have an urban center somewhere, or is that at the top? I can never, there it is, urban center, size 6, yeah. So it's already got one because of all these industries here. They add to urbanism. So you can see here the, if I pick something I can actually build, manor house or textile mills. Urbanism is plus 40 here, and you need an urbanism 100 to gain 1 urban center. So these textile mills are adding 40, the 2, so they're adding 20 each. The military shipyards are adding 40 as well, and as are the regular shipyards. So the fishing wharves, they add a little bit of urbanism. These ones only add 10, 5 each actually, I believe. I think that's each. I don't know. And then like silk plantations add a little bit. Yeah, these add 5. Yeah, wheat farms add 5. Silk plantations add 5. Tobacco plantations add 5. So you can see the farming does add urbanization and these kind of stuff, but it doesn't add it a ton. Each level of the iron mines will add a 10. Each one of these add 10. 20, sorry. Each of these add 20. So like the factories add 20. Mines and stuff and logging camps will add 10, I think. Logging camps, do you add 10? Maybe only add 5. So the mines do, various kind of mines. And then like the sort of basic level production, farming and logging camps and fishing and stuff add 5. I don't think barracks add any urbanization. Well, maybe they do. Not a ton though. Anyhow. So these other states don't have urban centers. That one does. This one, for instance, southern Siberia does not. And so we want to move towards an urban center if we can. So it currently has 40 urbanism, and it needs 100 to get the next level. So Thessaly has some. See, Macedonia here doesn't, and it currently has an urbanization 56. So we can just build a little bit here and probably get through. And there's a bunch of states we can do that through across the thing here. Albania's got 45. Skopje has got 59 urbanism, so it's not too hard to do the urbanism one. And then the last one here, Tanzimat, is reclaim Syria. So all we have to do is go to war with Egypt and reclaim a bunch of states here. So that's Aleppo, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Transjordan, and Albania. Or not Albania, Adana. So Aleppo, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Transjordan, and Adana. So this is Adana here. This is Aleppo. This is Syria. This is Lebanon. This is Transjordan, and this is Palestine. So all the way up to the Sinai here. And the Hejaz. We need to reclaim this territory from Egypt. And it's not that hard, because Egypt is actually a little bit weaker than we are. Especially if we can get an ally to come in, that would be absolutely lovely. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we can do. We only need 4, so we'll continue to work on all of these. As best we can. Now let's check where Napoleonic warfare is, because that was for the military one. If we pop over here, Napoleonic warfare is over here, I believe. Right here. This is 35 months to do. I don't think it's a bad idea. Give me mobile artillery and lancers. I think I may want to do stock exchange first. How fast is this? 35 months as well. And currency standards is what I need to change the taxation law. Okay, let's get currency standards. Stock exchange, Napoleonic warfare, cotton gin lathe. Yeah. That sounds good. How fast are these? Not too far away. Okay. Let's take a look at our laws. What can we change? Having schools would be wonderful. I can't get religious schools because... Total separation, is that the issue? No, we have state religion. I'm not sure why we can't do that. What can we do? We can change the police force to dedicated police force. Which will give me less radicals, standard of living, less turmoil. It will affect my bureaucracy pretty bad. If that's a maybe. We do want to get out of serfdom and go to like homesteading if we can. This will radicalize the local governors though, so we can't do that right now, but that is certainly on the list. We also want to get out of traditionalism if we can. Censorship, right of assembly would be okay. This would oppose from the local governors but not make it bad, but it would radicalize the armed forces and the petty bourgeoisie and the industrialists. So maybe we'll hold off on this. Legal guardianship, it would be nice to move to property to women. So this is women owning property, not women as property. Wouldn't really radicalize anybody who's important. Petit bourgeoisie is marginalized, so it doesn't matter to them. And it does raise our workforce ratio, maybe. We do want to get rid of the slave trade. Moving down to legacy wouldn't be too bad. Would help out a bit. It would lower the governor's power by quite a lot. So right now this gives them plus 50, this would give them plus 25. Can't quite do this because it would radicalize local governors and that would be a problem. Legacy slavery might be the one to go for. To lower some power here. Hereditary bureaucrats immediately into appointed bureaucrats would also be good. That would lower their power again, because hereditary bureaucrats gives them aristocrats' political strength. If we lower that, it lowers that particular thing. It gives the intelligentsia Political strength instead. Yeah, let's get the slave trade down to legacy slave trade, and we'll see what we can do there. I think that's a good move. We want to improve relations with Tripolitania. I'd like to... Do I have any overlays? Raid subject payments. Okay. Annex. I just annex them. I think I'm just going to improve relations with them. We'll do it here, though. It's easier to do it this way. We want to... Who wants to be in an alliance? Great Britain and Constantine do not. Okay. Defensive Pact? No. Okay, let's improve some relations. There we go. Tripolitania. I would like to improve relations with Russia. And Austria would be lovely. And these are... One of these is... Some of these are my subjects, so we'll improve relations with them as well. There we go. Let's take a look at the military. Would like to switch units. I think I will upgrade all units this time, so we don't have anything. We get a 53, a 22, and a 50, and a 30. I don't really need you, so let's do that. There we go, yeah, 75, a 57, and a 30. I'll leave this 30 because it's a good naval invasion stack size. You are over. You command eliminated. Okay, let's move. Reason you can only have 30? I don't quite understand that. Let's transfer some units out of here to you. Let's transfer 5 of those over. Let's transfer... How much do I need to get rid of? I lose 5. 52. So that's 50, and I need 20, so 22. There we go. Alright, so my military is looking nicer now. And everybody is upgrading, right? Yes. Good. It's going to cause some shortages, but that's okay. We can handle that. Okay, military done. Now let's take a look at the economy. First, let's see. We only have 14 construction sectors. That is not nearly enough. We can move to iron frame buildings, but I don't think we have the capacity to deal with that yet. Let's get rid of all these messages. There's a mod here I should probably get that allows me to have tabs across here. We'll see if we can get there. Oh, here it is, actually. One of these is goods. Goods I want to keep an eye on are fabric, coal, wood, tools, and iron. Excellent. There we go. So we don't have enough coal at the moment. We don't have enough tools at the moment, and we're a little short on fabric, but otherwise we're pretty good. I can definitely build some more construction sectors, so let's get that done. Let's build them in places with lots of job seekers. Thessaly is a good spot, so let's build 2 there. Let's build 2 in Bulgaria. Erzurum is good as well. Northern Thrace, do you have urbanism? Does it tell me here if I take a look? It does not. Let's start with 6. Let's see where we get with that. I'm also going to need to queue up some industry, so let's... I want to which tab here? This one. Resources. Definitely more iron. Let's build 3 in Erzurum, 3 in Albania, 3 in Northern Thrace. Sounds good to me. And let's get some logging camps going. We'll finish out Albania. Let's get a couple in Budavendigar, a couple in Erzurum, a couple in Northern Thrace. Should be good. I also need a little bit of fabrics. Let's get some cotton going. Thessaly, I think, could use some fabric. Maybe a little in Mosul. Remember, we're trying to get the urbanization up in these places. I think that'll be a good start. That'll get all my sort of base level stuff going on. Oh, I need some tools as well, actually. Let's do the tool industry as well. You require just wood and iron. In fact, let's take a look quickly at my states and see which ones need urbanization. I might be able to do that over here in the journals tab. No, in the ledger. Is there an urbanization one? States. Okay, let's take a look at our states then. We'll just do it this way. Over here, urbanism. You've already got one. So I need Albania, Macedonia. It doesn't tell me here. That's unfortunate. So you are 56. That's a good one. It's a good one. I don't want anything really low. Albania is a little low, but it's okay. Yeah, Western Thrace, you're already fine. Northern Thrace, you're fine. Bulgaria, you're fine. Dobruja, a little low, but maybe. You already have it. You have it. Kona. Yeah. Between episodes, I'm probably going to write these down. Why don't I just grab a pen and write a few down now? So I want Konya is at 50. Kastamonu is at 46. Trebizond is at 45. Erzurum is at 30. We'll do the ones over here quick. You had it, Macedonia. It's at 56. Albania. 45. Skopje. It's at 59. That's a really good one to get go. South Serbia. It's at 40. If I remember correctly, South Serbia has some really good stuff in it. This is a little small, so I'm probably not going to invest in this one. It's only at 5 urbanization anyhow, so I'm just going to ignore it. Montenegro there. The Bruges, I'll put it on the list, but I may not invest in this one because it's so low. It's only 30. That covers the this side. Cyprus, you have 15. You're not that great. Donna is very small here and has 0. Probably ignore that too. Belkadir. No, not Belkadir. Diyarbakir. It's an urbanization of 45, but it's really hard to build in. I'll put it on the list anyhow. Diyarbakir. 45 is not a bad number. Kars. Really low number. I'll probably ignore that one. Azul. It's only at 5. You're only at 5. Okay, Baghdad is at 65. That's a great place. Basra is at 20. Not wonderful, but okay. Oh yeah, you're only at 5 as well. And Cyprus, did I do you? I'll put it on the list here. Just in case I need another one to go to. So I really want to invest in Baghdad, for sure. So let's take a look at what I was building. Construction. RQ. Erzurum makes sense, Albania makes sense. Next. Northern Thrace, I'm going to get rid of those as I don't need them there. Vendigar, I don't need them there. Northern Thrace. I'm just going to delete everything. I'm going to start looking again here real quick. Perfect. So, resources, iron mines. What's good places for them? An iron mine gives me how much? 10, I think. Urbanism. For some reason, no, there it is. 10 urbanism. Good. So good places to build them would be Erzurum and Albania. Okay, so let's build 1, 2 in Albania. Anybody else have good? Skopje would also be good. I don't have a ton of workers, but maybe we can build 2 there. So that would be Albania plus 20 and Skopje plus 20. And Bosnia, did I ever take a look at Bosnia? I don't think I did. Yeah, up here. You already have an urban center. Good. Good, 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 good. And Moldova, is that me? All right. And then the Eastern Aegean Islands, too. Are they worth anything? Okay. So iron mines, we have 4 being built. Let's build 2 more in Erzurum. I'll call that good. I'll add another 20 to that. That seems good. Now, logging camps only add 5. But we need some good spots for them. Let's do job seekers, I think. It's not a ton here. Tresbon could be good. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 20. Tresbon. Let's add another 15 in Albania. 20 in Albania, actually. That takes me to 85 there. We're getting close in Albania. Let's add 2 more. Just somewhere that needs it. Maybe Dobruja? Have any pop? That's the problem. Kastamonu. Sure, let's add 2 there for an extra 10. Okay. So those are those. I don't need coal quite yet. I do need cotton. Again, job seekers. Places that would be good to get it. This one wouldn't be too bad. These add 5, right? Cotton? They do. Let's get 1, 2, 3 for plus 15. That might be enough for now. Each cotton adds how much? 40, yeah. And we need tools. Good spots for tools. Tools add what, 20 or 10? 20. So Albania, 1 tooling workshop will take you over the top. So you're done. Baghdad, you could probably have a couple of tooling workshops here. In fact, 2 would take you over the top. And let's add a couple more. Erzurum, maybe? They're currently at 50, so I would need 3. Tresbon would be okay. Or Kastamonu. Let's do this one. For... No, that's 56. That's Tresbon that I want. Yeah. So you're at 65. Now you're over the top. Perfect. We'll start that off as our queue. We'll work on rearranging this queue just a little bit. We'll do all this first. Oh yeah, how much do these add? Does it say? If I click here. They add 5 each. So Thessaly doesn't need them. So knock the Thessaly out. Bulgaria doesn't need them either. Sure, we'll do 2 in Erzurum, which is plus 10. And then maybe over here in Deir Abir. 40, 50, 60, 70. Macedonia. I don't have a lot here. We can do 2 there as well. Plus 10. Looks good to me. And what I want to do is put all that construction at the top. Alt to the bottom. There we go. And I'll stick the ones in Macedonia on the top. So they build a little faster than these other 2. Good. So we're on our way to, if we go back to our list here, working on urbanization. We're on our way to army modernization. Suppress separatism will just tick on its own, so we're working on that. We will do a reclaim Syria at some point. We'll declare war soon-ish. I want to let a little bit of time pass to see where our market ends up. If anybody wants to be my friend, as well as what is working here. In regards to the market. Yeah, coal is way up, tools are way up. Iron's way down. I may move iron further down the list and get wood first. Let's do that. But I may sneak a couple of woods in here. Like that. And maybe one more like this. That's good. Now we do need small arms, so let's go to the import market, which was I was just going to look at new imports. We can get a bunch from the British, yes, and the Russians, because I want to make friends with them, and the Prussians would be great too. Any other severe deficits here? Coffee is bad. Clothing would be good. So if I look at clothing import, the British market would be nice. Coffee, no. What else was in that list? Tools would be good to grab, as would furniture and hardwood. I'll look at my production in a minute. Maybe a bit of grain. Grain, the Russian market would be nice. Let's grab that. Tools. Nobody's really selling them. Hardwood and regular wood. Nothing really there. Clothes, I think I already got. Furniture, no. Anything else that's really good here? We want productivity. Some ships from the Russians. I think that's a good idea. A bit of fabric wouldn't hurt, but we got fabric coming. Otherwise, I think we're okay. Quick flip through here. Man of wars from the Egyptian market. Sure. The liquor. And tobacco. Yeah, let's grab some tobacco from the British. We can get the British to like us. Any, export routes I can do? What am I overproducing in my list here? Luxury furniture, luxury clothes, porcelain, sugar, tea. Okay, let's take a look. Tea. Anybody want to buy my tea? They do. Russians and the British want to buy my tea. Love it. A little bit of extra sugar going away too. Sure, again, we'll sell that to the British. And the Austrians. We are making extra porcelain. Sell that to the Russians and Sicilians, I suppose. Luxury furniture. Russian market. Luxury clothing. The Russian market. Maybe good for now. We are losing a bunch of bureaucracy, but I think that's okay. For the time being. And I think that takes us to the end of our first episode as the Ottoman Empire. We are well on the way to helping. We got a bit of a deficit now. I'll deal with that in the next episode. We're going to try and get rid of legacy slavery to help reduce the power of our landowners class. And we'll move on from there to hopefully make the Ottomans great again. Hope to see you then. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.